What's up, guys? So I figured we'd talk about some do's and don'ts of car stereo shit. A lot of people, when they install stuff, just do things without even thinking about it. So pretty much, just want to talk about some do's and don'ts real quick. One of the things that I want to talk about is the famous always running your power wire through your fender. Don't do that. Bad idea. It can get pinched easily. It looks like crap. Everybody knows you don't know how to install car stereos when you do that. The idea that you want to go for is actually drilling a hole and running your power wire actually through the firewall in a good location. And of course, not where you're going to hit anything that's going to be hot or something that might cause something else to break, like if you drill through into something. You always want to make sure you drill a hole in a good location, double check. And when you do drill a hole, I advise to drill at least a 1/4 inch, probably bigger than what you really do need. At least, I mean, somewhere in there. You want it bigger because that way you can put a rubber grommet on it, so that way it doesn't cut through your power wire and short out, because then you're gonna have issues there. Always fuse your system. A lot of people don't. A lot of big people don't. For competitions and stuff, because it can cause resistance. Well, that's on them. But if you're just somebody that wants to do an everyday driver and you want to make sure your stuff don't burn to the ground, I advise putting the fuse at least 6 inches from the battery, like we've done right here. Now see, what I'm going to do here is this is going to go on there, and then I got another jumper that'll go right there and then to the battery here. And that's probably more than 6 inches. That's probably more like 3 foot, but the idea is there for about, I'd say 6 to 12 inches. There's a few other things that I might add here on this video. Just kind of wanted to do a quick update and kind of tell you guys a couple things about do's and don'ts on stereos if you guys are looking for information on how-tos on installing your car stereo. Another do and don't, I just thought of actually real quick. Another don't do is don't run your RCA cables with your power wire. A lot of people do this and then they'll hear that whining noise of the engine when their car's running through their stereo, and the reason why that is because you ran RCA cables with your power wire. It's advised to run one on one side and the other one on the other side. That's how you really want to get it, so you don't get any of that ground loop noise. You won't hear the engine feedback on your car stereo when your car's running. You won't hear that whine. If you're hearing that whine and you did separate them, there could be a chance that maybe even your stereo has something wrong with it, or your amplifier has something wrong with it. Always a ground loop isolator could help for that. I'll keep you updated on some other little tips and tricks, but for now, that's just what we wanted to tell you guys about, and it's Travis Stu out.